Jarvis Landry. Allegedly, the Baltimore Ravens are interested. I assume a lot of teams are interested in Jarvis Landry. Am I wrong in reading this? Why am I reading this wrong? And why is he not a Colt?
Welcome to the Colts, Jarvis Landry. You're not wrong, and I think a lot of people are interested. As always, money is the issue. And if you look historically at this time of year, the amount of players who've got, let's say, more than $10 million, you can count them on one hand. Like, it's like Clowney did 1 year, that was one, but there's like almost no players get more than, like, say, 10 million, which like, had Jarvis Landry, remember he visited the Falcons? We all thought that Deshaun Watson was going to go there. Like, that probably would have been about a $10 million deal. I don't know where he gets that now. And, I know the Browns offered him a pretty nice 1 year deal where it would have been a pay cut, but he would have gone back there for a nice sum, turn that down, and now it's like I would say the same thing for same thing for anyone who gets released this time of year. Like, it is not a lot of money out there. Teams have mostly spent.
Got to go to the booth. Go ahead, Ty.
Rap sheet, speaking of that, do you get the inclination that the Packers are going to be involved with any of these guys, or are they one of those teams where they're not really going to be able to give a guy $10 million, so they're probably not going to get one of these receivers?
I think the Packers are going to be involved in this market. And this is actually a great market for them because let's say you're Jarvis Landry, or maybe even better for the Packers, let's say you're Julio Jones, and you're not going to get $15 million. You're probably not going to get $10 million. The Packers would be one of those teams you'd want to join where maybe you make $3 million with some incentives, but you got a chance to make the Super Bowl. Like, that actually is attractive. So, we got Odell, who obviously had interest from the Packers last time. You had Julio, who I imagine will get some interest from there. Landry, who I don't know has gotten interest from the Packers, but all those guys would make sense for Green Bay, who I would say might add another receiver at some point.
Wow. Yeah. Julio would look great as a Colt, too. I don't want this just to be a Packers-Colts conversation, but, like, Matt Ryan's here. He's a Navy SEAL. He's an astronaut. Jim Irsay's going to the moon and to Mars. I mean, let's go ahead and win a Super Bowl, Ian Rappaport. Is there any rumblings of anything happening around there? You got a suit and tie. You got a tie on, so it feels like there's a little bit of cooking. What's cooking right now? Nothing.
Not a lot. I mean, Bradbury might sign somewhere.
Quick turnaround there?
I mean, so if you look at the way that situation played out, like the Giants, I know it seems like the Giants didn't have a lot of offers. They actually had a lot of offers. They had several teams make, legitimate, workable trade offers for them, but that new team couldn't then come to terms with Bradbury on a new deal because he wanted that, $10 million, $12 million. He wanted more. Now that he's free, I would imagine you'd think his agents are not allowed to talk to teams about contracts while they're still employed, so they would definitely not do that. But you'd think his agents would know what market, what's out there. So if he's got it, like if he's going to make what he turned down in those trade offers, like I could see it happening pretty quickly.
Okay. All right, Bradbury. Welcome to the Colts.